Wow! Who's that Pokemon?
That's Mewtwo, the genetic Pokemon. Mewtwo is genetically created by humans, arguably one of the strongest Pokemon in the world.
Strongest Pokemon in the world? Created by humans? Ha! No human could ever create a Pokemon that strong, let alone control such a creature.
But humans have manipulated Mewtwo's own DNA for that purpose, to control its incredible power.
If there's one thing I can't stand, it's humans tampering with the forces of nature!
That's terrible! But still, Mewtwo is pretty strong. How do I even fight him?
Just relax, and watch out for his projectiles. Mewtwo can form a number of shadow balls. The longer he charges one, the more damage it will do when you make contact.
Not only that, but he can strike you with Disable, or Confusion to spin you in circles.
However, Mewtwo is as frail as a glass cannon. He's vulnerable to physical attacks. Just wait for an opening, and then strike offensively.
I think I got it. The psychic powers are so confusing.
That's Mewtwo, right?
National Pokedex number 150. Mewtwo is a legendary Pokemon that was created by resequencing Mew's genes.
I will never forgive these humans!
Poor thing. It's a walking science experiment.
Mewtwo is arguably the most powerful Pokemon in existence. Some people spend their entire lives trying to catch it.
It's an affront to nature and must be destroyed immediately! Think about it. Every action has a butterfly effect. Who knows what kind of impact it could have on the ecosystem?
Grow a heart, Fruity. It didn't choose to be a freak of nature.
Feel sorry for it all you want, Pit, but don't underestimate it. Mewtwo's Confusion move can both flip opponents and reflect projectiles.
Wow! Do you think I could have hair like that?
Only if you want to look like you're a child again.
Lucas might look like a child, but don't be fooled. He's not a weak-willed crier anymore. His PSI-powered attacks can deal some serious damage.
With the way his PK Thunder moves and bends through the air, it's only a matter of time until he hits and damages himself.
I wouldn't be so sure. Lucas can use that to knock himself back onto the stage where he would otherwise be eliminated.
You'll want to use that mirror shield when he attacks you with PK Thunder, as it can knock you backwards as well. But it might not help against his PK Fire or PK Freeze attacks.
Does this guy have anything that doesn't start with PK?
He's pretty lethal with his feet as well.
What? But he's just a little guy.
He may be small, but he's fast and can pack quick punches along with some serious throws.
Then, I'll counter with some quick sword slashes.
Most of his regular attacks push him back a little, making them hard to counter.
Aw, man. And I just thought he was a little kid with cool hair.
Who's the little guy?
That's Lucas. He's from Chasmili Village. Just like Ness, he uses PSI. He might be the most introverted opponent you've ever fought.
If he's so shy, why is he fighting?
He's been through a lot. Things you couldn't imagine. Maybe fighting is how he copes with his feelings.
Oh man, now I feel bad for him.
Me too. Maybe you shouldn't fight him.
Show no mercy! Launch this crybaby to the stars!
Or that. Just remember, Lucas's attacks are a bit different from Ness's. Don't expect to be able to fight both of them the exact same way.
Seriously? Another swordsman? There are so many!
You're complaining about sword fighters, Pit? Doesn't that make you part of the problem when you split that sacred bow into two blades?
Well, who is this guy anyway?
That's Lord Roy of Faerie. He led the Lycian and Etrulian armies to victory against the invading kingdom of Bern.
He's a tactical genius that never lost a single soldier in battle.
Wow! How can I beat someone like that?
Just keep your distance. The Sword of Seals, also known as the Binding Blade, is strongest near its hilt.
That's probably because it draws power from the magical jewel in the middle of the crossguard, the Fire Emblem.
Fire Emblem?
Better be careful, Pit. I bet those wings of yours can be burned to a crisp with Roy's fiery sword.
No need to remind me. Anything else I need to know?
Like Marth, Roy has a counter, but it doesn't work against grabs. Try a quick throw if you find yourself a little too close to Roy.
All right, time to quench his flame!
Look! Marth dyed his hair red.
Actually, that's the young lion, Roy.
The young lion?
He's 15 years old.
15 years old? Is that even legal?
It is in Ostia, where Roy spends his days as a noble being smart, brave, and dependable. I bet he smells like heaven.
How am I supposed to compete with a guy like that?
By not getting too close, for one thing. His binding blade is extremely powerful at close range.
Or maybe instead of fighting, he'd be willing to talk out our differences?
Don't be a baby, Pit. Just keep Roy at a distance and you'll be fine. He's only dangerous if he gets close. But once he gets close, prepare to get mauled.
Could my eyes deceive me? Is that Ryu?
No way! You're bluffing, right? I can't believe it's him!
Incredible! One of the most honorable fighters has taken the battlefield.
Now this is what I call a challenge. I want to see his Hadouken.
You'll get knocked out by Ryu before you can even say Hadouken.
Don't forget about his Shoryuken. When used at the right time, it can send you flying without warning.
Which Pit is easily vulnerable to, especially for somebody with baby skin.
Oh, gee, did I forget to mark Pick on Piss Day on my calendar for today?
Let's get back to Ryu, you two. He may be a powerful puncher, but his recovery is his weak point. Knocking him to the edge of the stage can be his downfall.
That's if Pit can even land a punch to begin with.
You talk like I can't handle a challenge. I was able to defeat Hades with no problem.
I heard that, Kitty. I wouldn't be so cocky when you still rely on a goddess for assistance.
He makes a fair point.
I'm clocking out for the day.
Oh, it's Ryu! Or is it Ryu?
Ryu may be the world's most well-known fighter. He's faced off against all kinds of competitors over the years.
Cyborgs, androids, mutants, giant monsters, superheroes, aliens, and demons, to name a few.
Well then, let's add handsome angels to that list.
Huh? Ryu has two final smashes, Shinku Hadouken and Shin Shoryuken. Shin Shoryuken is a delight to behold. Try to get hit by it.
Not fair! Lady Palutena, will you give me a move that people want to be hit with?
Okay, Pit, but only if you stop making dumb jokes. Can I ask that of you?
Sure you can!
You walked right into that one.
Wait a minute. Cloud? How the heck did he make it in?
A special type of magic. Now then, you shouldn't mess around with the Cloud Strength. His Buster Sword has massive reach and delivers quite the punch.
Oh boy, here we go. Another sword fighter.
This isn't your ordinary steak knife, Pit. Cloud is an elite fighter. He possesses the power and the knowledge of a first-class member of Soldier.
Wait, wasn't he a...
Spoiler alert! Seriously, Pit, can't you ever keep your mouth shut?
Can't an angel be ever so curious about his opponent?
I worry more about that limit meter. You gotta keep your eyes on him at all times.
When the limit meter reaches full, Cloud becomes a ruthless war machine. That Buster Sword will obliterate you to no end.
Do you think he's a little too overpowered?
Nope. It's clear that Cloud is a perfectly well-balanced fighter. Have fun, Pit.
Who's this handsome devil?
You mean Cloud? Soldier First Class?
And I thought my hair was spiky.
Too bad you don't have any fire moves. He's like 50% hairspray.
And 50% Buster Sword. It's pretty impressive. Beware his limit charge. Once his gauge is full, he can unleash a devastating attack.
One of his limit break moves is called Finishing Touch. It doesn't do much damage, but it can launch you off the stage in a split second.
Now that I know Cloud's tricks, this one's in the bag.
Don't let Cloud rain on your parade. Strategy is key.
This fighter's got some fancy-looking wings. I wonder if I could pull off a look like that.
You should be more concerned about your opponent, Pit. Corrin is no pushover. You better watch your back or you'll go flying. Again.
So, what's the deal with this new face?
Corrin hails from the kingdom of Hoshido, but was kidnapped and raised in the kingdom of Nor. Both kingdoms went to war, and Corrin was put to the test by choosing a side to fight for.
It's always the same thing with humans in war. Nothing ever changes. Better stay on your toes, Pit. Corrin can turn into a large dragon and deliver some critical hits.
What do you mean by critical?
Corrin can counter-strike with the most devastating attack, and it's going to hurt. A lot.
Normally, it only takes one hit to land a knockout, especially if you're rough in the stamina department.
It's as though these newcomers keep getting stronger and stronger.
Don't get overwhelmed, or else Corrin will go on the offense, combo you, and deliver a nasty dragon thing.
Well, it was nice knowing you, Pit.
I'm starting to groan with increasing discomfort.
For Nor! For Hashido! I make my own fate!
Sounds like someone finally finished all 3 paths.
When you're fighting Corrin, watch out for Dragon Thing. Corrin transforms into a dragon to attack. It's not pretty.
Corrin has led a rough life. Having to make enemies of your family can't be easy.
As they say, blood is thicker than water. But they also say a close friend is better than a distant relative, so I don't know.
But all the siblings have dragon blood in their veins, right? Why can't they just be one big happy family?
If only it were that simple.
You're thinking about it too hard. The roots may be more important than the branches, but you need the branches to, get the fruit. Or whatever.
I'm sure there's no need for a formal introduction here. Right, Pit? Don't be alarmed by Bayonetta, Pit. She may be tough as nails, but even she has her weak points.
I really don't want to fight her, Lady Palutena.
I'm only trying to help you. Seriously, ever since she kicked your butt, you've been acting really weird, Pit. Both you and Dark Pit, in fact.
Such a disgraceful match. And way to kick a guy while he's down.
Oh, come on, you two. Quit acting like a bunch of soft babies. If I were on that stage, I could surely match against a challenge like Bayonetta.
I'd like to give her a shot as well. She's well suited for the underworld army, and I love her persona. Oh, remember the part where she kicked the booty off of Pitty Pie?
Hades, why don't you host your own sequence? I don't know, like Hades guidance or whatever.
Oh my goodness, I think I will do just that. Ta-ta for now, my lovelies.
Now then, Pit, are you ready to face Bayonetta?
No.
Great. Good luck.
I got the popcorn ready.
Ooh, give me some.
This'll be great.
Girls, I just don't understand. Can't help but feel sorry for you.
Oh, an Umbra witch has entered Skyworld! Ah!
Bayonetta, nemesis of angels, slaughterer of centurions, wearer of questionable outfits.
I wonder why Bayonetta hunts angels.
If I had to guess, I'd say she drags them to the underworld so demons can devour their souls.
Ah! Woo! Okay, but the angels Bayonetta hunts aren't nice angels like me. They're monsters, right?
Angels can take many forms, just as goddesses can. Take Palutena, for instance. Her current appearance is something humans can comprehend, but it's not her true form.
You're one to talk, Veridi.